Yeah, well, I mean, they're on a journey of service, right?
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
And
that's
that's
kind of why we're all here, and maybe not all of us, but that's why a lot of us are here and continue to is for that service.
yeah, services, you and I definitely chat about this all the time. I see I see service as the thing that's missing from our discussions on either retention or it's missing from our discussions on recruiting. I think at the end of the day, there are a lot of things practically that the service needs to aspire to and do better on for our people based on cultural changes, based on deficiencies, future force structure. There's things that need to change. And those are great. Those should continue. But when you're looking at it from a retention lens, there's nothing practical that I can ever offer you or say to you, or you can ever realize that will probably ever get you to lean towards, yeah, I should probably stay in. I think it at the end of the day becomes an emotional decision, and that emotional decision is tied to a couple of things, and it's all founded upon service. And I think the same reasons why you chose to do something unique and serve your country and 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 be part of something bigger than yourself, those are the same reasons that'll keep you in, and the same reason that have kept you in thus far. And that's what we need to continue to message and tap into and make people just realize that those are the things that are special. Because right now we have it at a very, especially from a rated retention standpoint, we're at a very transactional level of, oh, well, if I could just get you to this base, then maybe you could stay in because of such and such, like you got family there, or if I could just keep you here for one more year and then you can go to this specific school, then you'll stay in for 20 years. Sure, we should try to do some of those things. We should try our best to get you there. But what's missing from that conversation is service. And that's the thing that I can always guarantee you, like you're going to serve. And I think there's something really special to that. And a lot of these times, I've seen it in people's eyes that when I say, dude, what would I copy what you're asking me. You're asking me for some sort of assignment, and that's fine. We can work on that. But you're also thinking about getting out of the military and getting out of flying fighter jets every single day. What would you, as a brand spanking new first lieutenant fighter pilot, what would you tell yourself right now? How would you see that? And I think at some point through this career, we kind of lose the forest for the trees. And I think we could do a better job as a service and better job specifically as leaders to reinforce why we're doing things and why it's important and how special it is and unique it is. Because all it takes is for dudes like you and me who are on the other side of 20 to know actually, like, time is short. Time is not long. Like, dude, time is short. Time is short on this earth, but time is short in this military. And this is awesome and this is good. And man, I got to harness this. And when I see people jumping over the side and they're never going to get that experience, it breaks my heart. Like, absolutely breaks my heart. Because I think they're tied very much into, because of our messaging, a very transactional, practical discussion on how I can fit my life into service and fit my life into the Air Force. No, like, that's the wrong way to look at it. You need to have red lines in your life. Like, okay, my wife just started a brand new career and she cannot move. That's a red line. Got it. Or I'm not moving my kids again because they're about to start their junior year in high school and they've already been to 3 high schools. Got it. That is a red line for you. But let's work to give the service as much space as you can around those red lines. So let's refine those, and let's not induce red lines where they're not really red lines. It might be a deficiency and it might not be ideal, but let's not make a red line where there isn't a red line. And let's realize at the end of the day, like, we're all here to serve so that you can stay on the team and get those experiences. Because I've seen it in people's faces. I've seen it in friends' faces that there's a missed opportunity there. And they went on to do great things, and they're fantastic. They're happy and they're taking care of their family, and that's great. But if they would have had the experience of taking a fighter squadron downrange, go to combat, bring them all back home safe, I think they would want that, in the tank when they're 80 years old.